Tell me about the dilemma of John Gutenberg with his printing press.
Well, one day when he was doing his printing, he noticed a voice saying, "Your printing will do so good, and everyone will love it. Children will learn so many new things." But then there was another voice saying, "Yes, it truly will be good, but some books were bad, and there'll be lies in the man's." So he listened to the other voice and pulled up his hammer and said, "Wait, I will not let people be mean because of my printing." But then, before he could even do one smash, there was a third voice saying, coming directly from the press, saying, "Wait, no! You can't do that. You can't destroy me because there will be mostly good. Yes, there will be bad, but mostly good, and they will learn, and lots of people will love the books."
Yeah.
But then he did something. He realized he was like this and wondered if he was dreaming or not.
Okay. So how did he resolve it? Did he break the printing press?
Oh.
And do you remember what he did? What did he print? What was the first book that he printed in the printing press?
Bible.
Yes.
Bible.
Okay.
Bible.
Oh, do you remember the story of the other one? There was another one who claimed to have invented the printing press. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Now tell me about another story. Tell me about Dr. Samuel Johnson.
Another one? Okay. Well, Samuel, I will know the end.
Okay.
Because when he was a little boy, he did not listen to his father when he said, "It's raining. Can you please go to the market? It's happening tomorrow." But he just sat there reading Latin.
And then?
When he finally was older, he had been haunted at the fact he didn't listen to his father.
Why? What happened?
He had to do it himself.
And?
No.
Yeah, the father had to do it himself. And what do you think happened to the father? Yes, he died. And then? Because he was already very sick, but he still had to go out by himself.
He was very old.
And then? What happened?
Well, what happened was he finally, when it was another market day, and there was a man looking. He said, "Yes, this is the place where it's taken for my father." And people said, "Who is that?" And one man said, "It is
Samuel Johnson.
Dr. Samuel Johnson." He's the creator of the English dictionary.
Yes. Okay. All right. Now in the Philippine history and stories, what four enemies did the Spaniards have in the Philippines?
China first.
Mm-hmm.
This was China.
And then the Chinese. That's the first.
Yeah.
Second,
Second.
you remember what year?
16 something.
Mm-hmm. The Chinese. And then after the Chinese,
There was there was the Arabs. Was it the Arabs?
starts with letter M.
Or I don't know.
Where are they from? The second enemy. Yeah, southern Mindanao. The Moors. The Mohammedan.
The Mohammedan.
Filipino Moors.
Refusing to become Christian.
Yes. And who else?
But they won.
But they what? Around what year was this? 1700s. 1762. Right?
And then in 1800s,
Mm-hmm.
there were British.
Mm-hmm.
Bra, bra.
What happened to the British? With the British?
They're gone. And then the fourth one are robbers. I don't know.
Tulisanes.
Dolly.
Wait, what happened to the British? How did they... What happened to them? Look at the camera. Why didn't they stay in the Philippines? Did they lose against the Spaniards?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did.
What happened? You forgot?
They had to. The Archbishop was like, "We'll give you one copy that just please don't harm anyone."
Yeah, and then
But who was that guy again?
a Spanish officer.
He didn't want that to happen, so they fought. And they were like, "Bye bye."
Okay. Then there was a treaty, right? That's right, between Spain and Britain. And then the fourth, after the peace treaty with Britain.
The robbers.
Yeah.
The robbers.
Who were the robbers?
I think they were robbers.
Okay. Tell how the Filipinos helped the Spaniards fight these enemies.
Wow. It was 3 against 50 because one.
Oh, that's against the Tulisanes, the fourth enemy.
Yeah. Because one day they were attacking from there. But there was only 3 guards and 8 citizens. 2 got wounded and the others were like, they ran out. So they had to carry the wounded. So it was just the 3 left. But then one of them called Sebastian, was it? He got shot in the cheek and the other 2 were very scared. They were very, very scared. But he said keep going. So they shoot their gun.
Yeah. But the civilians who helped the 3 Spanish civil guards were What were they? Were they Spanish? Because my question is, how did the Filipinos help the Spaniards fight the enemy? So the 8 civilians, they were, who helped the Spanish civil guards, they were Filipinos. How about against the British? Did the Filipinos help?
Yeah.
Remember how?
No.
Against the Chinese.
They fought. Yeah.
Mm.
They were really rewarded good.
Mm-hmm. The highest honor, no? For
Mm-hmm.
helping. Okay, do you think the work the Filipinos did in helping the Spaniards was good for the Philippines? Should they have helped the Spaniards?
I don't know.
It's just
don't know.
an opinion. If you were there, if you were living at that time, would you have helped the Spaniards?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I like learning Spanish. I don't like Chinese.
What about against the British? Would you have helped against it?
I don't like wearing an accent.
So it's just because you don't like their accent or their language
Yeah.
of the enemies of Spain.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Would things have been different if the Filipinos did not help the Spaniards?
Yes.
What do you think would have happened?
Some words would still be Spanish, but then the other words would be like British and Chinese.
Okay. Alright, next book. Ang Dalawang Bayani ng Bansa. Ano ang pagkakapareho ni Rizal at Bonifacio? Pareho. What's their similarity? Both are pareho silang
They're both fathers of the Philippines.
Philippine race, yes. And then what else?
They also look out for their family.
You mentioned one time about the babies. They had babies.
Babies? Oh yeah! When Rizal married who is that again?
Josephine Bracken.
Yeah, Josephine Bracken. Their son? I think it was. Their son died when he was a baby. So did Bonifacio with Gregorio de Jesus.
They had a baby too?
Yeah.
It said there?
In a different book.
In a different book, okay.
But
And then,
their babies both died
how
when
are
they
they-
were young.
how are they different? Ano pinagkaiba nila?
He's
Rizal.
the eldest
Who?
brother, and he's the youngest brother.
Who's he?
Bonifacio is the eldest brother, and he's the youngest brother.
What
Rizal.
else? How else are they different?
One wanted to fight, to do it by like doing a contract or something.
Yeah.